Hello everybody, my name is Ansel and welcome back to Let's Play, almost said Victoria 2. Let's go back to, Europa Universalis 4. As the Celtic Union, we're just going to continue on from where we last left off. So we are just taking these islands off Norway. We should be done pretty soon. We got another colonist finished. We're going to be making a lot of money for the next few months because we're just going to have like no colonies basically. And I think it is time to start our colonization of, Colombia. Or, colonial Colombia. Let's see, where is colonial regions? It's here. And all we want to do is, make sure we get all the good provinces. So Panama, 5 base tax sends, obviously. 3 base tax is good. 4. We didn't send one here. So let's actually, where is this colonist? There's one colony over here somewhere. Yeah, we call that guy. And send him to the one province I completely forgot about. Yeah, send him right there. And send these guys to Panama. Assuming that our transports will be able to make it and not sink. Hopefully is the case. They might still sink. I wouldn't be too surprised by it. Yeah, and we cannot afford to lose admin points right now because we need them for this war. We can get 10 legitimacy, but we're already at 100% legitimacy. Mercantilism, just free money and stuff like that. Those could all be good in the future. Somehow this place is still at mine. Oh, it's not being blockaded. But this wasn't blockaded either, so I don't know why. Weird. Where's our transports? They've already gone too far, right? Yeah, they're already in like North America. Yes, we are probably a little bit too far for that. We won something up here. Oh, probably against the natives up in this area. Let's combine these guys. Actually, first, go here, pick up this troop. Pick this guy up. Once you dock, attach him, get these guys, combine. And right now, I think we're fine on Celtic America. I think they're strong enough. I would love if they actually colonize something now. I don't know why they won't. I think it's actually because of, this thing. The Treaty of, Tredaloose, whatever. I think it means that, colonial nations even get a penalty for colonizing those regions. It doesn't make any sense. But I think that's how it actually works. Which is a bit silly if you ask me. How far are any of our colonists? They will arrive in February, roughly. So yeah, so they're going to arrive at the end of the month. So they'll be there, by the time our troops arrive. Yeah, there they go. They're in Panama. And what side are the docks on? Okay, they are on the north side. Well, which is useful for us, because that's where our boats are. If they're on the south side, we'd have a bit of an issue. Let's see, let's look at 2,500. So what we can do here, send the 1,000 over there. Split this in half. Send you over here. Yeah, that's also 500. We only need like 1 troop. We probably don't even need any troops actually if you look at the aggressiveness and ferocity of them, but it probably wouldn't hurt to send over 1 brigade. Is there anywhere where we can just build a troop? I don't even think so. Because we can't build troops over here. Can we hire mercenaries in Colonial? No, we can't hire mercenaries either. Well, that kind of sucks. We'll soon have some territory over here once we're done annexing England, because they decided to colonize Brazil. Even though Brazil's probably the worst place you could have colonized. I don't take that from the Aztecs. Actually, no, you totally can take that from the Aztecs. We can afford it. 62, 28% aggressive expansion. Let's just keep this war going. If they can, oh yeah, that's fantastic. These are not cored yet, but they should be soon, probably. I mean, it's been a few, maybe a year or two since we've gotten those provinces, so I think they should be fine. In Celtic Mexico, if you can just declare your own separate wars on, the natives, that'd be great. But I don't think you can. How far is this? 21%? Norway wants peace, but that's not going to happen. Protestant zealots are still running around Sweden for some reason, even though they're Protestant. They're still, trying to convert the country to Protestant. So maybe that's probably why they can just never succeed. 20% over aggressive expansion. Transfer trade power could be useful. War operations. Forced religion's not going to happen. Give up claims. You're not allowed to have allies. We can give a territory to Sweden, but that doesn't help us at all. And give us all of your money. 31 ducats. Yeah, sure, that sounds fantastic. Oh, wait. Oh, you just said you would say yes. It just said you would say yes. Did it not? Am I crazy and it was an X? I could have sworn it was an X, or it was yes. Oh, now it's not. Oh, it must have ticked down like one little point. Fine. Now that you don't have to pay me 31 gold, now you'll say yes. Anyway, I mean, we need to keep these troops up here anyway in the Celtic Union. Yeah, because that unrest is crazy right now. Manage. Only 20% over, overextension, so not too bad. 7? Why is it so high? Overextensions +1. Intolerance. Oh, because they're all Protestant too. And that is exactly why we got the, the +1, thing for, what's it called? It was under one idea, this one, +1 missionary strength, because I knew we would take over Protestant lands at some point, and that point is like right now. We could, no, but even then, do we just want to let the Norwegians fire? Norwegian, yeah, 3.9 years. We'll send some troops in Orkney too, because that's probably going to rebel as well. Discovery spread. Okay, we're getting some more discoveries. We can see more of the Middle East. We can see to the edge of Muscovy. See that they're actually not colonizing. Do they actually not have the idea yet? They might not. I don't think you can see how many Muscovite ideas they have. Or maybe you can. Is that those 4? I think those 4 are actually what they do have. But I might be 100% wrong on that. But you think they would be colonizing at least. But they're not. The Ottomans are actually not that strong. Najd is kind of, I don't know, Najd must be pretty big as their name's doing this kind of weird bend. But either way. How's, this area's looking good. Let's actually just split in half. Have one troop over here. Let's make sure all of our colonies are good. We're getting 4 ducats a month right now. It's not a lot, but it's not that bad. Tlaxcala, you can just give us more land now. Oh, they won't... 90... These are expensive. Oh, these provinces are actually good. Let's see, war score. Get rid of, like, these terrible ones. That's 52% overextension, so that makes me these are actually pretty decent. Oh, but there's that one province right here that we just can't take. Like, we took everything right now. Like, everything. We can't take this province because it's too far. So, I don't know which province that is, though. It's not that one. It's not that one. There's 2 inland ones. That one we can't take. And there's this one here, but I don't know which one it is. I guess I can just look and see which ones I can't see the names of. Yeah, that seems pretty good. 85. Can we just put the... Okay. Yeah, let's do that. You know, their overextension might be pretty bad right now. But I think it doesn't really matter too much, right? Because the unrest... Because there is no nationalism. Like, it should be fine. I think, at least, anyway. The Council of His Holiness the Pope, Cardinals addressing challenges posed by the Protestant Reformation, while the Catholic faith itself must not... Okay, the Counter-Reformation. When does the 30 Years' War start? I don't think it started in real life until, like, the 1600s, but... You know, it'd be cool if it started now. Also, this war against, like, Milan is still happening. Surprisingly. I mean, we haven't sent a single man down there to help, but... Also, the Danish are getting ruined by particularists. You know, it sucks to be them. How long until these are done being cores? 47? I think that's faster than, they're going to rebel, right? Yeah, I mean, they should all be cored by the time the peasants rise up. And where are they going to rise up in every single province? They might. Which would suck for us. Oh, where's all the cannons in this army? Oh, they're just kind of all spread out. They're kind of spread all over the place, aren't they? Okay, we'll send the transports back. Maybe we should build more transports. Actually, what we should do is probably build more light ships. Look at this. We're at like half of our force limit on light ships. Or just in, you know, in Navy. Which is crazy. And we're spending, how much is this? 100, 200 ducats. It's 100 ducats for every one of these. And we can do this like, you know, 4 more times. Diplomatic tech cost goes down. I mean, that's more tech, you know, tech costs can go up. I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Build all the ships as possible. Let's build so many light ships. Who doesn't love light ships? We probably by far have the biggest navy. I would be surprised if we didn't. Total. Actually, the Ottomans do, but that's because they have a stupid amount of galleys. Why does the AI love galleys so much? Like, we probably have the most, like, we have the most light ships by far, by almost like 4 times more than like Spain does. And Spain's in 2nd place with that. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of absurd how many light ships, you know. As a human player, you want to build a lot of light ships. But the AI doesn't do it, and I don't know why. Also, that war with Austria is over, so we could declare war on Holland now. Also, Quiche, we can just phalanx you. And hopefully Celtic Mexico is not at over 100%, but they absolutely could be. Or extension 3.4. I think 4 is 100%. Like, what are we at? We are at 20% overextension, and we're getting a +1, I think, to unrest. Actually, so +5. Anything over +5 would mean that they're over 100%. Also, call to peace. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And we'll just declare more wars. Because we can. And the AI will do it, and we can just win. And it wouldn't even be a problem. The question is, do they have enough admin points? And it seems like they do. They are coring absolutely everything we're giving them. Except for this problem. Oh no, they're even coring this one. They're coring everything. So I'm assuming... Oh, here comes the French. Really? Are the French like Protestants? The intended Navy... let's... Navy tradition's good, right? Well, our Navy tradition at 40. Let's get more naval tradition. It's actually, the French are actually breaking the treaty. Do we get an opinion penalty for that? Violated treaty, -50 opinion. That means we hate them. They don't hate us more, but we hate them more. And that means, unless they were already on bad relations with the Pope, they weren't. So that's actually probably why they did that, because the Pope likes them enough that they'll just do it. I'm watching you, France. I'm watching you. Like, how dare anybody else try to colonize, right? It's crazy. They shouldn't be allowed to be honest. So we're going to have one province down here in Brazil that we just can't get rid of. We can probably, like, sell it to somebody, but... to sell it to France. Just so, you know... let's just sell the province of France. Because they're our ally. They'll like us for it. It'll all work out great. National decisions are available. +2 missionaries. That's, yeah, let's get that. We'll embrace the Counter-Reformation. Take that, you know, Protestants. But that'll just mean that we can actually convert a lot of these provinces. We'll split in half to 8,000. Because we need to kind of send troops everywhere. To all the Norwegian provinces that could rebel against us. And with 3... How long does the Counter-Reformation last? Does it last till the end of the game? I can't see it. It doesn't say here. But I kind of want to assume it's till the end of the game. And hopefully these, by the way, hopefully these 8 stacks don't just get completely wiped out. Yeah, so that's where our 1-2 is. Our generals suck. And I don't know when they're going to die. They might die soon. Oh, we can actually get the shipbuilding time minus going down. Yeah, let's just do that. Gain 1 stability, more reform desire. Yeah, I love stability. Who doesn't love stability? Also, there's a lot of ships being built. Which is fantastic. Oh, you're already at 100%? Okay. Sue for peace, phalanx. Done. It's declare war. Go. Look how many troops, there's so many troops down here just to deal with these, like, silly little easy wars. And Celtic Mexico is by far going to be the strongest. So if we need to worry about somebody becoming a great power, or not great power, we need to worry about somebody trying to break away from us. It's probably going to be Celtic Mexico. Actually, the West Indies want more independence than, you know, the Mexicans do. Which is a little bit surprising if you ask me. Also, we do have this missionary strength +2. Oh, and there's England. Finally annexed. We get 10 English troops out of it. Hopefully we're not, like, extremely above the force limit. Oh, we are by 15. Okay, let's disband. Let's disband everything but the cannons. Because who doesn't love cannons? Yeah, get rid of those guys. Where are, like, 912, 214, 513? We're going to disband 2 infantry here. We'll actually disband 3 infantry. And put the cannons up there. Let's click the right province. There we go. And are we still, like, way above force limit? By 3. It's not a huge deal. Oh no, our colony has been abandoned. Oh no, we lost the colony. And now we just have, like, 1 province in Brazil. What are we going to do about that? I don't know. I'm assuming this doesn't violate the treaty, right? Yeah, it doesn't, because we just took it off them. We didn't colonize it. We just stole it, basically. It's a village of this guy. So we can just start another war if we want. I'm probably gonna wait for at least some of these, Celtic Mexico to, core and convert some of these provinces. Because if they don't, do that, we might have a harder time, keeping, this area under control. But I'm assuming it'll still be fine. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. We'll gather 20 ships here. We'll gather 15 ships. Actually, not 15. No, the heavies. Are these heavies? Are correct heavies? I think they are. Yeah, they're heavies. I don't know why they weren't mothballed. We'll send you actually to the North Sea. Where's the North Sea? It's in here somewhere. Hudson Bay, English Channel. Where's the North Sea? Oh, there it is. Like, a lot of money. We have nowhere near as much trade power in the North Sea as I would like. Like, we have almost all the control of the English Channel right now, so. Actually, I was going to say, we should probably send more ships into the English Channel, but we probably don't. We probably just want to send a stupid amount of ships over into, like, the Lubeck node. Lubeck. Because look how much money is in the Lubeck node that we can, like, pull out. It would be fantastic if we can take all this money. At 33%, getting way more money out of this. Should hopefully get some money out of this one. And we could, send, guys in Chesapeake Bay. Send some ships over there to transform our trade power. But I think actually just, flooding the Lubeck node with ships might be the better way to go. We could even, like, embargo the Hansa. It'll be a costly embargo, but it might actually be worth it. Let's see, 34. I see just like a trade memo. 42 ducats goes to, if it drops down, it changed by like a decimal, so I don't actually know. No, not now. No, revoke embargo. So I don't know if it actually went up or down. I'm assuming it probably went up, but it probably didn't go up by like a number that's meaningful enough to, to worry about that. Like, we could just declare like a trade war and just take all of their trade power, which would be fantastic. It'd be really, really good for our, our economy. It'd also be really good to take Holland too. So if we do that, who would join us? Oh, we can actually just get trade power. It's weird that they'll say yes, even though this is negative. That's very, very weird. Okay, if we just declare war, nobody would join us? Oh, but we'd be called in multiple wars. So maybe after this war over here is done, we'll do that. But this is a good time to end the episode, so thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ben. If you have enjoyed, remember thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can step down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.